Okay. Now, page number 13, byproducts. That is
Yeah.
when we stopped last class.
Yes, we finished the Smith joint product and we stop in byproduct.
Accounting for byproducts. Okay.
Yes.
Page number 13. So, see, the thing
Yeah.
that we discussed in the last class was that was the best way to deal with byproduct, which I said. I told you guys two things. What is the byproduct? Byproduct is something which actually you don't want. You don't want to produce that. Okay. Second is like it is produced by default. It is produced by default. Second thing is its value in comparison to the real product will be very less. Two things.
Yes.
Correct? Then okay,
Yeah.
Hama, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I can hear
Okay,
you.
fine. Okay, so the second thing was uh forward. Second thing was the cost, right? Second thing was the cost, how to deal with that. Fine. So for that, I told you guys this, that this is our joint cost, and let's say these are the main products, this is the byproduct. So this one here is the byproduct. Fine. Now, whatever you are getting as byproduct, if you can sell it, fine. Whatever money that you make, like for example, this is $10,000, you can sell it for $100. What you have to do is take this 100 from here, subtract it here, you will get 9,900 as the cost. Now this is your cost and distribute this cost. This is what we had discussed in the last class. Are we fine with this? Do you have any questions on this? Basically, if you think about it, we are treating the sale of normal loss as a sale of this byproduct as a normal loss. Okay?
Yes.
We are
Yes.
treating
And
the sale of the byproducts as a normal loss. So this is the best way. Fine. Now we'll read what is there in the book. Fine.
Fine.
So point number A, byproducts are one or more products of relatively small total value that are produced simultaneously from a common manufacturing process with products of greater value and quantity. So basically, this is this is one or half of the definition, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Then byproducts therefore are defined as having a smaller market value than joint products. Fine. The first question that must be answered in regard to byproduct is do the benefits of further processing and bringing them in market exceeds the cost? Like basically what they're trying to say is if you get some byproducts at this stage, okay? If you get some byproduct at this stage, can we like further process it and sell it, and will that be more than this value here? Okay. So they have given us a formula. It's a very simple one. You can see that. See, selling price means the price that you will get here minus the additional processing cost minus this cost minus the selling cost at the beginning. Oh, sorry, the cost of selling it at this point. This is called a net realizable value, and this should be positive. Then it makes sense. Otherwise, like you can throw it at this point. You can scrap it. Are we fine with that? If the value, sales minus the selling expense minus the further processing cost, if that is not positive, if it is negative, then rather than keeping it and further processing it, we should throw this. Okay. Now, if I'm talking about point number C. If the byproducts are material means it has got some value. So first of all, again, see, in my discussion, I told you what? I told you that the best way to deal with byproduct is when you sell the byproduct, if you get some value, subtract it from the total cost. That's the best way, correct? Now,
Yes.
CMA, again, it's an institute. They have their own, science behind all this. All right. See, here they are saying if the byproduct is material, then why are you calling it a byproduct? Call it a joint product.
Okay, now from beginning, if it's
It will always be there. And this is what the CMA Institute in US has accepted, they have accepted that no, this is also correct. Fine. If you know overall, if you like, for example, by default, luckily or unluckily, I don't know, I have gone through Indian syllabus, UK syllabus and US syllabus. So like when I compare all of this, I know the whole thing, right? If somebody has studied only from US, maybe this is okay for them. Like point number C is define point number A. They are not matching. Do you understand that? What?
But however, from
Noel is here. Noel, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, yes.
Fine. We have just started. We are on page number 13. We are talking about accounting for byproducts. Okay. Now, all three of you, please listen to this and understand what we generally like. You know, how do we get across these kind of stuff? You have to give the exam in CMA and you have to pass this exam, correct? So I will tell you the real thing which you can apply when you are working or anywhere else when you have to put that forward. Second is, in order to get the marks, we will let go these kind of conceptual things and we'll like for the time being we'll agree with them that okay fine, whatever you are saying is correct. In this scenario, what I will do. Are we fine with that? Hopefully we should be. Now, moving forward, see, if it is material means the value of the byproduct, like if it is some kind of good amount, alright, then they are capitalized in a separate inventory account. So basically what they're trying to say is, now you will be treating that as a joint product only, right? For example,
Yes.
here if I have A, B, C, D, okay, and C, D, and this is E. This is our byproduct. This one is our byproduct. So basically now in the book they are saying treat this also as a product, and if you have got 10,000, distribute some cost of this to this product also. See, in the first place, there is no cost allocation to the byproducts, right? But here they are saying distribute some portion of this to that cost and keep it as a material, raw material. Raw material means inventory basically, which you can sell later on. Fine? What should we understand from this? Fine, we should understand that if they are saying that out of this one joint activity we will get 5 products, E is the byproduct and the value of that is material. If they are saying that, that means even if they are saying it is byproduct, you don't have to treat it like a byproduct. Are we okay till here?
Okay, but I have one question.
Yeah.
Usually, we discuss about byproduct. We consider it is immaterial based on logic, comparing the numbers. Okay, but is there any specific comparison or let's say criteria to say this amount is not immaterial or material?
Yeah.
How could we consider this?
There is no such criteria. That is the problem. That is why the first one which I said was clear. There was no confusion. But now here,
yes.
See, there is a problem. Like what will you consider as material and what is not material? Who will decide that?
Exactly. That's why.
Anyways, like as we discussed earlier, we will not fight on these things. We will agree. We'll give them a pass. We'll say, okay, fine. If you want it to be done this way, we'll do it this way.
Okay.
CMA be happy. Okay? Okay. So now if you look at the journal entry, basically that journal entry is talking about the distribution. Okay? Normally, see, here when you are doing the expense, your journal entry will be what? Expense to cash. Expense account debit to cash. Fine. Then
yes.
This expense has to be distributed. So now they are doing A, B, C, D, E, debit. All this debit to expense. This is the journal entry which they have given, this one. Fine?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, this is if we have byproduct which is material. Now, moving forward from here, when this material will be sold, when this will be sold, entry will be cash account debit to E, correct?
Mm.
That journal entry is like, you know, at the end of point number 2. See? Cash account
Yeah,
debit
byproduct.
inventory or sludge. Alright. Now see this one, point number D is what I have been talking from the beginning. Point number D. Here they are saying, just look at the journal entry, the rest of it you can make out. It is saying cash account debit to cost of goods sold. Fine. Do you remember what I was saying from the beginning? What's the best way to deal with sale of the byproduct? What's the best way to deal with it? Take the cash, the cost. Don't talk about byproduct. Correct?
Yes.
And in that journal entry, exactly that is what you are doing. You are taking the cash and you are reducing the cost of goods sold, right?
Yes.
Okay. So that is like, you know, that was the method that we have been talking about. So here in point number D, they are saying if the byproducts are immaterial, which by default it should be.
Yes.
Fine. Then they are not recognized until the time of sale. They are not recognized until the time of sale. So if this raw material or if this byproduct is immaterial, when I will do the distribution, I will not distribute anything on this, right?
Yeah, I will distribute it direct to cost of goods sold.
Once this will be sold, then I will use this journal entry where I will record money received and cost reduced. Correct?
Yeah. Yes.
You can mark there, that was the one which we were talking about from the beginning. Okay?
All right.
Regardless, point number E, regardless of the timing of the recognition in the account, byproduct usually do not receive an allocation of joint cost because the cost of this accounting treatment ordinarily exceeds the benefit. So generally, again they are using that generally and mostly and all that. They are saying generally we don't record the cost of this. So basically we don't distribute on this cost. This is what they're trying to say there. Sell or process further decision. Okay. So are you going to process or sell? Fine. This point number 5, they haven't written much. If you remember, we have already discussed this point.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
MR and MC, marginal revenue, marginal cost. If marginal revenue is more than marginal cost, then only we will further process. Okay?
Yes.
So like they have finished that in 2 sentences, that's it. Page number 14. Now from there, we have got a whole thing, like an entirely new kind of stuff. Okay?
Okay.
So, next page, 7.4. Alright, let's do one thing. I will show you guys one thing. Fine. Like I will share screen and I will show you one calculation. Okay. After that, we'll come back to the book. Fine. Now, listen to me carefully. Now, from this point onwards, what they have written in the book, alright, is a very petty issue, very small thing. Okay. But they have written too much on it. They have like, you know, over explained it. Okay.
Yes.
And actually, this explanation which they have done in this segment, it should have been done earlier. Okay. Now, from this point onwards, this is the entire concept of overhead. Okay. So first, let's do our stuff, understand it, and then we'll go into the book and we'll see what they are saying there.
All right.
See, you remember this line and this discussion. We have had this many times. At the beginning of the year, let's say this is 1st January, this is 31st January. So here you estimate the cost, estimate the activity, you divide, you get the overhead absorption rate. Remember all these things? At the end, you will get over absorbed or under absorbed, correct?
Okay.
So this is what we are going to do, but from the very beginning, like that means if I am saying estimated cost 10,000, so how did I get to that number? There has to be a math for that also, right? We cannot just like sit and say, I had a dream, 10,000 will be the cost.
Okay.
Fine. So we'll
Yes.
go back from here. Okay. Now this entire activity is divided into 4 parts. 4. First one is known as, is visible, right? Yeah. Primary distribution. The second step is known as secondary distribution. Third step is known as this calculation of, this is the third step, calculation of overhead absorption rate, and then fourth step is calculation of over or under absorption. Okay, so these are the 4 steps which we are going to learn, and we'll start from the beginning, then this, like this, because till now we were discussing only this part. We were calculating how to calculate the overhead rate, and then how to calculate over absorbed or under absorbed. Correct?
Yeah.
So we have to go just 2 more steps back. Are we fine till here?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, okay, fine. We can. Anyways, when I share my screen, you guys still can see the board, right? So that's a good thing for me. Okay. You guys can see the screen, right?
Overhead point. Okay.
Okay. So, 1 second, where am I now? Now, see, one thing here. This is a question which is starting from here. See, it starts from here. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Now, what it says is that there is a company which has got 2 production department, A and B, and 2 service department, maintenance and stores. So basically, we have got 4 departments. Are we fine with that?
Yeah.
And the details of, see, next year budgeted overhead. Fine. So budgeted overhead basically means the estimated cost, this part, right? Budgeted overhead means the estimated cost, correct? Now, here what they have done is they have given you heat and light. The total cost is 19,200. Repair, the total cost is 9,600. Correct? But we have got 4 departments, right? How much of this heat and light, 19,200, belongs to department A? How much of this belongs to department B? We don't know that.
Yes.
Correct? Now, after this, what they have given us is this page. See, this is the continuation of the question. Okay? This is the continuation. Fine. Now here they are saying details of each department is like this. So in the details, what have we got? Floor area. I hope you guys understand what floor area is. See, the total factory is having 15,000 meter square, whereas 6,000 out of that 15 is taken up
For
by department
department
A, 4,000 out of the whole is taken by department B, 3,000 of the whole is taken by maintenance. Do you understand that?
Mm.
Second is machinery book value.
Mm.
So machinery book value we have got 4820. So that means the total cost of machinery in the factory is 80, out of which 48,000 of the machinery is in department A, 20 is in department B. Are we fine with that?
Yeah.
And then we have number of employees 50, 40, 20, 10. Correct? Now what are these things? Allocated overhead means what?
Cost driver.
No, this is not cost driver. Okay. Allocated overhead is basically, these are the costs which we exactly know that this belongs to which department. Okay. Like see, the total cost is 50,000, right? But out of this 50, 15 we know was for department A. There is no, what do you say, confusion. Like for example, if I am buying something, all right, for department A only, okay, so the cost of that will go to department A only, right?
Yes.
So
Sorry, I mixed it.
these are overhead costs, allocated overhead cost means these are the indirect costs of which we are certain that this belongs to A, this belongs to B, this belongs to maintenance. Fine? But we are not certain about these overheads. See, these are also overhead, right?
Yes.
If you have got a factory, you have got one electric bill which is 19,200. So this is what the electric company knows. Fine. See the rent and rates. So you have to pay a rent of 38,400 for the entire factory. Now your landlord is not concerned that department A is how big, department B is how big. You haven't rented these departments separately, right? You have rented one building and now you are operating 4 departments in the same building. Are we fine with that?
Yeah. Okay.
Allocated and unallocated cost. So allocated cost is easy because it is already segregated. Now what we have to do, we have to distribute these costs. Okay?
Okay.
Now, see, generally it depends on what is the information available, right?
Yes.
Okay? So I may forget, I will write it here. The information, there were basically 3 informations given. One was floor area, right? Floor area was given. Then value of machine was given, correct?
Yes.
Value of machine. And third one is number of employees.
Yes.
These 3 things were given. The fourth one was the allocated overhead. So I'm not concerned about that. Now see, these 3 things we have. Heat and light should be distributed on the basis of what?
Area.
Simple area, right?
Yeah.
Fine. This is what we have to do. Fine. See, we have to find the best criteria from the information available. Are we fine with that?
Yes.
So in
this
this
3
case,
factor.
in this case, for heat and light, area is the best decisive factor. Fine.
Yeah.
Best criteria. Repair.
It will be machinery cost, historical cost.
Machinery historical cost, I agree with you, but I mean that is correct, okay? But in the book what they have done, they have taken repair for floor area. Somebody saying something, Osama?
Other criteria, you were showing the costs, other ones that we can identify.
I have written that on the board, right?
Oh.
There were only 3 things.
Okay.
Floor, machine and number of employee.
Okay.
Fine, so that I have written on the board. And like this is on 2 different pages. So
Okay. Fine. Now I didn't switch.
Okay. It is easy to write this because now on that side we have got 6 things.
Okay.
Okay. Now what I am saying is, Bandhu, you are right. Repair cost should be distributed on the basis of machine, right? Because machines are more prone to repair than the building itself. But I think they in the book what they have thought is they are talking about repair of building. That's why they have distributed the repairs also on floor area. We can, we can give them this much of liberty, right? Because we are just trying to understand.
Okay.
Yes, okay.
Rent and rates will also be distributed on the basis of floor area.
Floor area.
Fine. Machinery depreciation.
Cost of
This is
on value of machine, simple. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Canteen.
Number of employees.
Number of employees.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Yes.
And then machine insurance on value of insurance. Correct? Now, see, we have discussed about those 6 costs. Just remember that here we have got 6 costs. Fine? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we have got one more. Yes, yes. All right. Can you guys see this?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Back on the same thing. And then we were discussing about this page. And I asked you guys to remember that there were 6 costs. Okay? And then allocated overhead was the 7th one. Now, see, I don't want to get into the small maths of this. Okay? Here what you can see is, see, cost number 1, heat and light distributed on the basis of floor area. Okay? So floor area, if you see here, the ratio was 6:4:3:2, right?
Yeah.
So if you take the total cost, divide by 15, multiply by 6. See, this was the total cost, if you remember, 19,200. Okay? So, in one calculation, you can check 19,200 multiplied by 6 divided by 15. Are you guys getting 7680?
I'm trying.
19,200 into 6 divided by 15.
Yeah.
Basically, this is ratio. 19,200 divided by 15, and then keep on multiplying it with 6, 4, 3, 2. You will get all the numbers.
Yes.
Okay, and that is what I am saying. I don't want to get involved in the maths. What I want you guys to understand here, see, heat and light distributed in different departments. Repair cost, that was cost number 2. And as we discussed, see, repair cost should have been taken on machine value, but they have taken it on floor area. Okay. So fine, we can adjust that much. Machinery depreciation will be on machine value, rent will be on floor area, and then canteen on number of employees, machine insurance on machine value. So basically we have got 3 costs here and 3 costs here. So altogether 6 costs have been distributed. Okay.
This is overhead allocation, right?
What?
Overhead allocation.
Overhead allocation.
I'm asking, this is overhead allocation, right?
Yes, this is that only.
Okay.
And what we are doing is we are allocating the total overhead cost on the different departments, out of which, see, 2 are production department, department A and department B. Fine. Maintenance and stores are service departments.
Okay.
So see, initially what we did, this part of the maths is our part, is our section 1, which is primary distribution. This whole calculation that we did here is known as primary distribution. Are we fine with it?
Yes.
What are the important things that you have to remember? Obviously in CMA exam, they cannot ask you to do the whole maths, right? But theory questions can be asked from this, correct? What kind of questions? What kind of questions? See, what are the important things here? The departmentalization, that is, we have segregated the departments and clubbed them under the heading production and service. So all the production departments in one side, all the service departments in one side, we are distributing the cost on the departmental basis. Fine. So all the unallocated overhead are being divided or distributed on some basis, right? We are finding some basis for the apportionment, and on the basis of that we are distributing the cost. This is our primary distribution. Fine. Then just remember these numbers 78, 40. This is the total we have got here. Correct? These
I
numbers.
need to remember this.
78, 40, 22, because same thing you are going to see on the next page. What's this? Okay. Now, don't want this. Yeah, this one here. See, you remember these costs, general cost 78, 40, and then they added the allocated cost. This could have been added in the first table also. There was no need of making a separate table for it. Okay. And once we do that, we get 93, 60, 34 and 18 as our costs. Okay.
Okay.
Fine. This is like still we are in the first method, which is known as like primary distribution. Now we have to do secondary distribution. Fine. And what is secondary distribution? See, this is the problem. This maintenance and stores, the service department is the problem. You know, we have to transfer the service department cost to the production department. Fine. Now we need to do some discussions like why are we doing this? Okay. So see, the point that now what do we do in secondary distribution? Secondary distribution, what do we do? We transfer the service department, AB, maintenance and stores. Fine. So this is production, and this is service. So what we have to do is we have to transfer these costs to these departments. Okay. So basically, maintenance cost will become 0 and service cost will become, stores cost will become 0. Fine. Why are we doing this? Okay. So for that, just like again one example, let's take the example of the furniture department that we always talk about. Okay. In this department, if you remember, whenever we used to discuss, we have got 3 departments: cutting department, assembly department, polishing and packing department. Are we fine with this?
Yes.
Okay. Cutting department where the plywood is being cut into sizes. Assembly where they make it like look like a furniture. Polishing and packing. 3 departments. Now these 3 departments are doing the actual work. Fine. Now in this factory we need a canteen also. We need a first aid department also. We need a cleaning department whose job is to clean these 3 departments. Fine. So the 3 departments that I talked about, these 3 departments are providing service to the first department, right? Now, see, let's say I have got my cutting, assembly and polishing and packaging. Then I have service department 1, service department 2. So this is my production, this is my service. And my total cost in all the departments is 10,000. 10,000. So my total cost obviously will be 50,000. Agreed? Okay. Now the problem is that when a client will come, okay, and let's say the client is saying, I want 1,000 chairs. What? No, 1,000 is too much. Let's say 100 chairs. 100. Okay. The client wants 100 chairs. Do you remember the overhead absorption rate? I have to calculate the overhead absorption rate and multiply that rate with this, right?
Yes.
The problem here is that I can do that calculation for the production departments. I cannot do the same calculation for these departments, service department. How? See, let's say one chair will take 2 hours. Fine. Basically, this 100 chair guy, he is asking me to work for 200 hours. Are we fine with that? And let's say I will work 200 in this, and this. All the 3 departments I have to work for 200 hours. Now, See, this what I have got here is the estimated cost. I need the estimated level of activity. Fine. Let's say the estimated level, I am expecting that the total hours work will be 5,000 hours in all of these departments. In all of these departments. So my overhead absorption rate will be $2, $2, $2 in all of these departments. Now, when this guy is coming to me and asking 100 chairs, fine, for 100 chairs, I will have to work for 200 hours in this department, this department, this department. How can be? Like, I cannot say that for your work, my staff will have to spend, 100 hours in the canteen. Do you understand that?
Yeah, and
Secondary distribution is important. We cannot let the things be the way they are and proceed with the maths. Before calculating the rates, before calculating this rate, I have to make sure that this cost is transferred from there. Otherwise, I will be able to recover this 30,000 from my client and this 20,000 I will have to pay from my pocket.
yes, this is I was just gonna to say.
Okay.
I didn't count it in beginning, so how I will get it from the customer?
Exactly. So that is why we will not do that, because in that case I will be paying the service department cost from my pocket, which is not a good thing to do. That means there is a problem in your calculation. So to avoid that, we have to transfer this cost to these departments. Let's say the cost was because I want a similar kind of number. So let's say 9,000. Okay, so this is 18, right? 18 divided by 3 is what? 6. So if I transfer these here, let's say 16, 16, 16. So this becomes 0, right? Right?
Yeah.
See, 30, 30, sorry, 10, 10, 10 and 9, 9. So total was how much? 48. Total was 48. Now also the total is 48. Okay? And now the rates which you will calculate here, the rates will change, right? The rates will change. Whatever you will get here, when you will collect that from your client, you will be able to collect the entire 48,000. There is nothing left over here. Okay? So this is why secondary distribution is important. Are we fine with this?
Okay.
Now, how to do the secondary distribution? There is again little bit of problem here because there are different methods which are being followed. Okay, like you can do it in this method, that method, that method. There are more methods. We'll get all of that. All of them are easy, fine. But we have to just remember that what means the name and the actual method you will have to remember, fine. So let's go back to our book and see share screen.
Our book, huh?
Okay, like this, not our book, the one that we have.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, okay.
Now see, the first thing which they are saying is direct method. Okay. Direct method. So what is the direct method?
What direct method?
Okay. So fine. A, B, M, and S. So this is the total cost that we have got. A, B, M, and S. 90,030.
60, 670,
670, 6670,
34840,
3030. This is 6.
34840,
34840,
18
18,
660.
660. Fine. So we have got all these numbers. Okay. We have got all these numbers here. Now we are talking about distribution. See, the first thing, what I want to do is I want to take this cost from here. So I want to write 3848840 minus so that this becomes 0.
Okay.
Okay. And I want to distribute this cost here. Fine.
Okay.
So before, you guys should see this one. See, service department services were utilized like this. This is again a very important table for us to understand. Okay? And this information can be given to you in many ways. See, A, B, M, S, and now this is the maintenance department and service department. As per this, they have given you this whole thing in hours, right?
Yes.
4,000. I can also do it like this: 50%, 40%, 10%.
10%.
M cannot give service to itself, right?
Yes.
Okay. Similarly, for service department, I am converting the numbers into percentage. 311, right? So that is 60%, 20%, 20%. You cannot give service to yourself. So SNS is 0. Are we fine with this table?
Yes.
The same information which you have here in the form of hours can be given to you in this format. Are we okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Now. See, if I transfer M, see here it is M. So it should go in the ratio 50, 40, 10. Can you guys do the maths? 34, 840 into 50%. How much do you get?
34, 840 times 50%. 17,420.
17,420.
Yes.
Okay, and then see 10% of this will be 3484 and calculate 40% of this 3484.
13,936.
How much?
13,936.
936. Now see, now what happened when I tried to transfer this, I tried to make this 0. Okay, what happened? This got distributed here, and some part of this went into the other service department also, correct?
Yes.
Now, let's do a total of this. Let's see what do you get here.
22, 22, 22. No, 22, 22. 144.
144. Fine, we got this one. Now, see, the service department, the stores department. So for that, the ratio is what? 60, 20, 20. Correct?
Okay.
Do the maths. I want this 22144 to be negative so that this becomes 0, right? But the moment you try to do that, calculate 20% here.
Will come amount again here.
Exactly.
You will not end it up.
How much will the amount be? 442829. 4429. Is this the amount?
Yeah, I believe 22144 times 20%. 4429, yes.
Fine, so 4429 here also. And then 60% is how much? Give me that number.
1328 6.4. I don't know.
9918, right? 8. Anyways, do the maths, see what you get.
13 to 8 6 998 6.
Okay,
It will be 6.
fine. Now pay attention to this. Again, I got a number here, 4429.
Yes.
Right? Now, if I want to make this 0, again I will have to do 4429 here negative, and I will get something
Will
here.
not finish.
Correct? Then
Yeah,
again,
will not
I
finish.
have a number here, this will become 0. I want to distribute this, something will come here. This will go on and on. Are we fine with that?
Yes.
This is also one of the method which is known as there are names for it. This is known as reciprocal method. This is known as step ladder method. Step ladder, because every time when you do this, you see this one. See, so like one step, like this will go in this zigzag fashion. Like you will have to do this maybe 7-8 times. Okay, this is one of the methods. Are we okay with that?
We will finish until we reach 0 at the end.
We'll keep on doing this until we get into decimals.
Decimals, but it will never come 0, right?
It will obviously never be 0.
Yeah.
That is right. When it will get into negative, when it will get into decimals, we'll leave it there.
Okay.
Okay, and for that we will have to do it for like 5-6 times.
Okay. This way, what it called?
This is called step ladder method or repeated redistribution method. Repeated redistribution.
Repeated distribution. Okay.
We'll come across all this. Maybe these names will change in CMA book. They will give you some other name where we'll have to do the same thing.
Let's wait
Don't
until
focus too much on the name. Just keep the methods in mind.
Okay.
Are you fine with that?
Okay.
So one of the method is this where we just keep on distributing. Fine. See the method that we have here, direct method. Okay. What does the direct method says? The direct method says just ignore the fact that one service department is giving service to another department. Just ignore it. Okay? Direct method. So as per that direct method, then what will happen? We cannot do this, right?
I will distribute it with 2.
Okay.
Only.
So I will not write this 3484 here. Here it will be 0. Fine. And then I cannot do this also. I cannot calculate 50%, 40%. Now I will have to distribute in the ratio of 5:4. Correct? Otherwise, like this is the total of this is not 34840, right?
Yes.
So, like, do the math, see what you get.
5 times 34840 divided by 9. It will be like 19355.
19355.
Here 4 times 34840 divided by 9. 15484. 5.
5.
Yeah.
Okay? And then in the second step, you will distribute 18660. Fine. So this will also become 0 and this will also become 0. Obviously, nothing will come here, right? Because we are ignoring the fact that service department is giving service to maintenance. Direct method means a service department cannot give service to another service department. Just remove that from the picture and then do the distribution. It is easy because in 2 distributions your job is done. Correct?
Yeah.
Fine. That's it. We don't want to do the numbers here. Fine. This is the direct method. Done. Now then after direct method, let's right here. See direct. Okay. Direct. Then we have step down approach. Okay. Step down. Fine. Now here what we have to do is we have to, like for example, if this is the question, okay, we'll get this as a question, right? This is the question and this is given, okay? And they say that do the distribution as per the step down method, okay? As per the step down method, they will always mention this. Starting from which one? Starting from, let's say, department S. Okay? So, starting from department S, then what we have to do is, first, we will distribute S cost. So, 18660 will be distributed. Okay? And this 18660 will come here also, and here also. Fine? In the ratio 60, 20, 20. Fine?
Okay.
And then in the second step, when we have to distribute this total, whatever this number is, when we have to distribute this X, nothing will go there. So this will become 0, this will become 0. Correct? Because this is already 0, and here if you put 0, nothing, then this will remain 0. Correct?
But how we will distribute this total of maintenance?
In the ratio of 50 to 40.
Okay, same. This is called direct step down. Huh?
This is called step down method. What we are doing is, when we are doing the distribution of the first department, which department will be first? We cannot say A and B, so A is first, B is later on, right? So they will give you that information in the question. Are we fine with that?
Yeah, fine. Yeah.
They will tell you that you have to do step down starting from S. So for S, we will take all the elements, but for N, we will forget that it can give service to a service department.
Okay.
Right? In the question again, if they say do the distribution starting from M. So for M, we will take all the elements, but then for S, for the second one, we will ignore the fact that it can give service to another service department. Are you familiar with these two methods?
Okay.
Okay.
Now,
Now,
the first for this one question.
what?
For just one question. When we are distributing with M, so we will follow this 60, 20, 20. Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
If we
Like
are,
when we are,
all right, 1 second, Osama. See, if we are starting from S,
yes.
okay, so S cost will be distributed first in the ratio 60, 20, 20. Okay.
Okay.
Then we have to distribute M, right?
Yes. Yes.
So when you go for the second one, when you go for the second service department, you have to ignore the fact that the second service department is also providing service to the first one.
Okay. Okay. Clear.
Okay. So if they are asking you to do it from M's point of view, starting from M. So for M, ratio will be 50, 40, 10.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, first distribution. Second distribution, we'll do 60, 20. Means 3:1 ratio.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are we fine with that?
Yeah.
Now, pay attention to this. In secondary distribution, basically we have got three ways of distribution. First is direct method. Now you guys know. Second one is step down.
Step.
Okay. You know this. Third one is reciprocal. Fine. Reciprocal method.
Or
And
step ladder.
this can be done in two ways. One is repeated redistribution, which you just did. This is what we started with, remember?
Yes.
Okay, and then here we have simultaneous method. Fine. So now why I made this chart and why I want you guys also to make this chart, because the answer in this one and the answer in this one will be same. Correct?
The same concept, yeah, it will be the same.
No, the concept is not same. Fine. This is something else, this is something else. But the answer in these two methods will be same. Fine?
How?
How?
Yes.
Okay, I will prove that later. Currently, I want you to just know. Fine?
All right.
I'll prove that later. But see, why I made this diagram like this? Because this will give you a separate answer. This will give you a separate answer. Your answers will not match in all the methods, right? But your answer will match in these two methods. Are we okay with that?
Okay.
Now I will prove it. Are we fine?
Yeah.
Okay.
But we didn't discuss simultaneous.
Why I am focusing so much on this point? Fine, because in the question, if they ask me to do repeated redistribution, I will ignore that. I will use this method, and finally, whatever answer I will get, I will pick that as the answer. What, like, this is horrible, right? You'll keep on doing that too much of time. Remember?
Yeah, it will take too much time.
You take too much of time. So I will still, if they ask for this, I will solve with this method.
But we did not discuss this method. Which is this method? Simultaneous method.
Alright. Alright, we'll come to that. Fine? Okay? These three we have done. We are yet to do this. I'm just telling you how important this method is. Okay? Because if I'm asking you to solve it with simultaneous, well and good. If I'm asking you to solve with this, then also you can use this one. Right?
Okay.
All right.
Fine? Now,
Fine.
how to solve, right? So for this again, we'll be using the same question. Okay. total overhead cost of department M be X dollars. Okay?
Again?
I'm assuming total overhead cost of department M. Let that be X dollar.
Okay.
Okay? And the total overhead cost of department S be Y dollar. Fine?
Equation, yeah.
Equation will be simultaneous equation, right?
Oh.
The method is simultaneous equation method.
Yeah, okay.
We have to make the equation, right? Now,
Yeah.
X is equal to how much?
X equal 34,840 minus
Y is equal to 18,660.
okay. Yeah.
Now,
Okay.
what is this plus? See, let's talk about M, department M. So, the total cost of department M is this, plus what it gets from service department. See, some
Percentage of S.
from here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so how much will come? How much of S will come here? So see, stores department is giving
20%.
you service.
Ah,
Right?
okay.
20%
Of
of
why?
I, not 18,660. Because 18,660, is this the total cost of Y?
No.
18,660 the total cost? No. Why? Because something.
Still, M will give. M will give. Yeah.
Do you understand?
Okay.
Yes.
So that is why we are making it this way. See, S B Y. So the total cost of S now. S is this plus what the stores department gets from maintenance, right? So maintenance
10% of it.
10% of its services to store, right?
Mm.
So here we will have 10% of the total cost. So 10% of Y.
X.
Now you have got your equation. You have to solve this. Yes, tell me. You are saying
I
Total.
don't know this.
I am silent.
what?
I am silent.
Achha, you are
Didn't say
silent.
anything.
Fine. So fine, I can continue with this, right?
Yes.
Okay, so now see, I'll make it look like a normal graph. X minus 0.2y is equal to 34840, and then here I will have minus x plus, no, minus 0.1x plus y equal to 18660. Does this make sense to you guys? Or anybody getting confused how you get this and that? This is 0.1x, this is 0.2y.
Okay.
It's fine with all of you. I'm just trying to make it look like x, y equal to c. Is this okay?
Okay.
Ah, nice. Okay.
Simple, right? This is x. Took it from here.
Yes.
Y. So I took this before that. This is what I'm getting. Okay. Now, if you remember, we try to make one of the x or y same so that it will be cancelled off, right? I can do that by multiplying this whole equation by 0.1. Okay? If I do that,
Yes.
see, this will become what? This will become 0.1x minus point. Now you can do this and help me. 0.1 into 0.2. What do you get? 0.02 or 0.002?
I got the. I solved it. Can I say the number?
0.02. 0.02.
0.02. Yeah, Bandhu, you are saying something?
Yeah, it's okay. I just get the numbers.
Okay. So 3484. Okay. Now here I am having 0.1x plus y equal to 18660. Correct? Now here
Yeah.
I don't need to change anything because this is already plus minus. Right? So this will get cancelled off, and here I am left with 0.98y equal to how much is this? 18660 plus 3484.
3, 4.
Plus 3484. What do we get?
22,144.
22,144.
44.
4.
Yes.
Okay, so this is actually 98% of y. So y is equal to this whole thing divided by 98.98.
22,596.
22,596.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what we get for y. Now we can calculate x, right?
Yes.
20% of y. So 20% of this plus 34840. What do you get? Tell me the final number.
39359.
39359.
Yes.
So this is our x. We got x and y. Okay? Is this what you are getting?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
So this is simultaneous equation. What we do is, first we solve this, we get the overall value of x, overall value of y. Okay? Fine with that?
Fine.
And now we do a magical thing here. See. Now distribute m. Now you do m or s, it doesn't matter. Okay? So I am starting with m. M was x, correct? So here you see what? 34840. But you distribute this 39359. You distribute this. Okay? So
Okay.
as 50%, 50, 40, 10, right? So 50% of this, how much?
50%. 19, 6, 7, 680. 80. 80. 19, 680.
80?
Yeah.
Okay. Then 40% of this, because here you will be getting 3936.
15743.
So here we are
Yeah, 4, 744. 1574.
1574. 4.
3.6 or 4 عشان to distribute the full amount.
Okay, I'm not getting this anymore. So what number should I write here?
15743.
15743. Right?
Okay.
Okay. Now see, this is done second distribution for S. Okay. So whatever is the total cost of S here, we don't care. We have to take 22596. So 22596. You distribute this number, the number that you have calculated. Okay. So now do 60, 20, 20 of this. So 60% of this is how much?
22,596 times 60%. 60%, 1355.
How much?
13558.
558.
Yeah.
Okay. And 20% of this?
596 times 20%. 4519.
How much? 45?
4519.
4519.
19. Well, this is 20% also.
20% of 22596, right?
Yes.
Okay, no problem. Now see, magically, when you will do the total, you should get 0 here.
Yes.
And when you do the total, you should get 0 here.
Wallah, exactly. أنا برنس. Exactly.
Okay. So now,
Yes.
see, you will get 0, 0, and you will get some number here. Now see, these are supposed to be the answers, right?
Yeah.
And if you do the distribution on the basis of that repeated redistribution that we started with, you will end up with similar numbers. Okay?
Okay.
So in MCQ based exams, fine, even if they ask you to do repeated redistribution, it is easy to do the simultaneous equation because this can be done with the first point. And second thing is, there is a calculator which I always promote.
Yes.
Correct? In this
Okay.
calculator, you can directly feed this information and directly get the answer. So it will not even take 10 seconds. You have to just 1 equal to point minus 0.2 equal to 34840 equal to. Then again this equal to this equal to this equal to, and then when you press equal to, you will get this as the answer.
But I am confused in one thing.
Yeah.
One question. See, if they ask for maintenance, that okay, we calculated 39,359 should be the distribution cost to be allocated. Okay, and if they ask that how much is the total cost of A,
Yeah.
how we will calculate that?
Once you got this, once you got these numbers,
Yes.
then you will have to do this. There is no shame to do this.
Okay, okay. So still have to do this, huh?
This you will have to do, but this is the main mental harassment I thought.
No, but if they are asking calculate the total value of A, total cost of A using simultaneous method.
This one, yeah.
Okay. Using simultaneous method. Now we get the value of X, which is 39,359 total cost to be allocated maintenance for A.
Yeah.
So will we do the same ratio? 6:8?
What I'm saying is that the calculator will help you in this area.
Yes, yes, yes.
Here you will not have to, because see here there was a chance of maybe some calculation error, typing error, writing error. In plus minus you were confused or something, or you overlooked some details and you are getting some wrong answers.
No. I'm okay with it. I get my figure 39,359.
Okay.
Okay. Now I know that this is the total cost of maintenance which I need to allocate.
Yeah.
Okay, say I need to allocate for department A. Now under this, how I will do the same 3:1?
1 second. So once you are saying, once you have got this and this.
Yes, yes.
Then look at this. Alright? And then you do this. 50% of 395 and all that. And then 60% of the second number 2259. So this 93 plus this one, you get the answer. You don't have to make double thing. Is that okay? Osama?
No, I think I could not explain my question. What I'm saying is that we get the value of 39 of maintenance and store.
Right. So you got this and this.
Yes. Now we need to allocate this cost. So we will use the same ratios, which is
50,
this
40,
one.
50, 20, 20.
No, but we don't need to use 50, 40, 10, right?
Yeah.
We will use 5:9.
No. We'll be using 50, 40, 10, 5:4:1, the whole thing. See.
No, but why? But we don't. They're asking how much total cost for A and B.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
Actually, in all the questions they were asking you the total cost of A and B only.
Yes.
So that doesn't make a difference.
So we get the calculation for 39,359 is the total cost of maintenance that needs to be allocated to department A and B.
Okay.
Right? How we will allocate this one? That is my question.
Again, listen to this. All right. I can remove this, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Remove this.
See, there were 3 methods.
Yes.
Direct, step down, fine. Now see,
Yeah.
here it was important to know which method you are doing. Why? Because accordingly you will pick and choose from here. Right? But when it came to this one, were we doing any pick and choose while we were doing repeated?
We can choose, yes.
Okay, I will take only 50, 40, not 10. No, right? This was the most raw method of doing this calculation, right? We were not ignoring anything. Correct?
Okay, yes.
So similarly, when you are doing simultaneous equation, which I am saying is at parallel with repeated redistribution. Why you
Yeah.
want 50, 40 and remove 10? Okay,
Okay.
fine. We are here also we were using the whole thing. Now also we will use the whole thing. That is why we will get the same answer. I think Bandhu asked, how will you get the same answer? Right? This is how we will get the same answer. Am I fine here?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, quickly, I'll just prove things from here. See, this was what method? Direct method, right? So in direct method, we are going to ignore this part, right? This 1000 and this 1000 we are going to ignore. 5:9, 3:1, correct?
Yeah.
Look at this. They are doing 5:9, right?
Okay.
Total cost is divided in the ratio 5:9, and that is how we are done with this. They got the total, like here is the total cost under direct method. This 126 is the total cost under direct method. Fine.
Okay.
Moving on to this. Okay, I think this is a new question which I want to ignore right now. Step down method. Again, we are back to our old question. See, 93, 60, 34. Okay.
Okay.
Now here, required apportion the service department overhead cost using a step down method of apportionment. Fine. Starting stores. I told you whenever they will give you step down, they will mention that you have to start from which one, correct?
Yeah.
So here they are saying starting from stores. So fine, we'll start from stores. And see here, it's the same question. 5,000, 4,000, 1,000, but they have given the percentages also. In my case, I was already taking 50, 40, 10, 60, 20, 20. Correct? They have explained the question. That is all I'm trying to say. But anyways, when we move into the answer, you will see the first thing they started with the original numbers here. The first line, 93, 60, fine. Then what they did is stores is being distributed in the ratio 60, 20, 20. So all three, fine. But when it came to apportioning maintenance, they are doing 5:9. And
Okay.
this is what we have discussed, right?
Yes.
About the step down approach. Fine. Now moving ahead from here. Okay. Now see repeated redistribution. Okay. The reciprocal method. Fine with this?
Okay.
So this is the question. You have to do the distribution as per repeated redistribution. So fine. We'll do as per repeated redistribution. See. Now here they also they have given a note that we can't go beyond this, let it be till here. 442, 442. Now when you distribute 442, you will get something here, right? I told you that we will ignore it when we reach decimal. Right?
Yeah. Yes.
Ignore it here only just to show, again, they are not trying to make you a scientist in this, right? You have to understand the method. So that is what is happening. See, first you start with nil here, then it comes here, then it comes here. It will keep on coming like that. Fine. Now moving ahead from here, we have the algebraic method or simultaneous equation method. Fine. So we just solved this whole thing. They have made a simultaneous equation and this and this and this. Finally, where is S? This was S. Right? We also got something like this, and this was M. Fine. And then they did this distribution, which I think we also have done right now.
Yes.
4.19, yeah, 393. Yeah. Fine. So this was our repeated redistribution. Fine. Now, after doing all of this, here, what we are getting is costs under only the production department. Fine? 126 and 80932. Now these two are the respective costs for department A and department B. We will divide the, see, this is our estimated cost, because if you remember in the beginning of the question they have mentioned these are all budgeted costs, remember? Okay, when there is too much of silence I get scared.
No, we are with you.
Okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think here it was. See. Details of next year budgeted overheads. So these are all estimated costs, right?
Yeah.
Now we have assembled, we have arranged all these estimated costs under the heading, okay, wait, under department A and B only, right?
Yes.
So now department A is so much of cost for B. Now, once we are done with estimated cost, the next thing that we have to do is estimated level of activity, and then we can divide, right? So now, see, the whole idea of doing this entire exercise is that the activity in both the departments may not be same. It may be same, it may not be same, right? So that is why a requirement was felt where we will be getting the departmental overhead rates. Fine? And this is the way in which we can calculate departmental overhead rates. Now one more thing I want to show before we forget about all of these things. Yeah, here it is. See, these are the bases, apportion base, correct? Like, look at this one, a rate per unit. We were talking about two things, right? Estimated cost. So now you have understood how to calculate the estimated cost. Fine?
Yeah.
Now, this I'm talking about the estimated level of activity.
Yeah. Calculated of overhead.
So if you take the estimated cost divided by estimated units to be produced, you will get this one. See, a rate per unit. You will get overhead absorption rate per unit. Correct?
Is this an ABC?
This is not ABC. This is the conventional traditional method, absorption costing still. Okay?
Okay.
If you see how many things you have got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 different bases, right? Now,
Yeah.
let me stop the screen share for 2 minutes and show you this. See, generally we think only about two things. This is the beginning of the period, 1st January, this is 31st January. Estimated cost, let's say we are getting like 93,030, fine. This has to be divided by what? This was estimated cost, right? Estimated activity, remember?
Yes.
Make it simple. Let's make it simple. $10,000, fine. Now, if I am doing this, if I am saying estimated activity, so in the month of January, I am planning to produce 1,000 units. Fine. So I will get what? A rate $10 per unit. Correct?
Yes.
Let's say one unit takes 2 hours. 2 hours. So that means here I can also write 20,000 hours. See, I am expecting that I will be making 1,000 units. Right? One unit will take 2 hours. So basically I am expecting that I will be working for 2,000 hours. Agreed?
Yeah, okay. Okay.
This time I will get this rate $5 per labor hour. This means what? If my labor will work for 1 hour, I will have to pay $5 in the name of overhead, extra cost, not his salary. Correct? Similarly, if like 1,000 units I said, right? In 1 hour, I can produce 5 units, 5 in 1 hour of the machine, not labor, machine. on the machine, I can produce 5 units. Fine. So for 1,000 units, 200 hours are required, right? 1,000 by 5. Yeah, 200 hours. This is 200 machine hours. Correct?
Okay.
If I do this, I will get what? $50 per machine hour. Now, see, these are all different methods. Who will choose labor hours and who will choose machine hours? See, in my example, we were making furniture, right? Cutting department, then assembly, then packaging and polishing. Remember?
Yes.
So, in cutting department, who is more important, the machine or the labor?
Machine.
The machine. You are putting the plywood in the machine, right?
Yeah.
In the assembly department, who is more important, the machine or the labor?
Labor.
Labor, because they are using like equipment. They are not using any machinery basically. They are using hammers, nails, some little bit of equipment here and there. Right? So that is why, depending on what kind of department you are, you will choose among all these things. I have given you 3 examples. There, 8 examples were listed. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. Now that, like, this was the whole thing, how you reach to the overhead rate. Are we fine with that?
Okay.
Okay. Now, let's talk about our goal. Fine. Page number 14. 7.4. Overhead allocation and normal costing. Okay. So first part, point number 1, they are talking about components of manufacturing overhead. Components. So basically, yeah, fine. So basically they are talking about manufacturing overhead will include what? If you remember, all the factory overhead incurred in the factory is manufacturing overhead. Like we have done all this discussion.
Yes.
Okay. Then variable and fixed component. So what is variable component? What is fixed component in that? Overheads. Right? Because if you remember the discussion of absorption costing and variable costing, right? We have written variable production overhead, fixed production overhead. Correct? We have already discussed what is variable production overhead and what is fixed production overhead. Okay? So they have given you an example also 7.7. Like, you are already at home. I can't say go home and read, but go home and read. Point number 3, selecting an allocation base. You saw 8 bases, right? So this is the base. Now how will you select? See, point number A and under that point number 1, recall that a cost driver should capture a cause and effect relationship.
Okay.
This is like, the example that I gave you, that was this only, right? What is important? Machine is important or labor is important? If machine is important, calculate machine hour.
Okay.
Right? So it's like, I feel that, I'm repeating same thing in all the classes. I haven't moved out of that costing zone. All right. Point number 4, page number 16. Calculating the application rate. Fine. No wrong time. Please do that. Example 7.8. Fine. 7.8. Let's have a look at that. Do the reading, and I'll just be talking about this one. A company best projection for the upcoming year is that 110,000 units. 1,110,000 units will be produced and 57,000 machine hours will be expended. The overhead allocation rate can thus be calculated as follows. So if you want to calculate per unit, okay, I don't know from where they get this 281 and 375 from the previous example. This is what they do. This is what they do. If they would have done this in question answer format, it would have been a lot more easier for us. But anyways, I hope you understand the drill. Okay? It's the same stuff. Now, point number D, they are talking about activity-based costing. I don't want to talk about that. We have done that like more than enough times now. Okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
Point number 5. Now this department versus plant-wide rates. Fine? Plant-wide rate. So plant-wide rate will mean what? You know, do all this. We take the total cost and calculate one rate which will be applicable for the entire plant. We call it blanket rate also. Blanket rate. I don't know. Maybe they have used the word or not. Now I'm going crazy with all this. So many things are there. Anyways, fine. You can use plant-wide rates. Do you understand now plant-wide rates? Don't do primary distribution, don't do secondary distribution. For the entire plant, calculate one rate. We are calculating how many rates here? 2, because we have got 2 process production department.
Okay.
Okay? Okay. I think Noel wants to say something.
No, by mistake.
Okay, fine. Okay, are we fine till here?
Yes.
Okay. Then what do we have? Time frame for calculating application rates. So again, they are talking about that January, February, March. They basically want to say that this is calculated before we applied. You are doing all this calculation there. All of this calculation is happening on this date, right? 1st January, you will do the math and then you will apply the rates throughout January. Okay?
Okay.
Then for February, you will do the math. If your planning period is 1 month, if your planning period is 1 year, so you will do the estimation for the entire year. Correct? So then you will be doing the calculation on 1st January, which will be applicable for the entire period. It will be applicable till 31st December. Do you remember in the beginning I told you guys something that what we have now left in the book is very petty, it's very small. They have written too much on this. Fine? So now we have got some example. Do that extended normal costing. I think page number 20. This is important. Page number 20. The extended normal costing applies a normalized rate of the direct cost as well as to manufacturing overhead. The following table summarizes the use of rates in the 3 costing methods. You have actual costing, normal costing, extended normal costing. I think we have already done the discussion for these 3 methods. Okay. See, in actual costing, you will take all the actual numbers. In normal costing, see, you are taking direct material and labor as actual and you are taking only the overhead as budgeted. Okay. But in extended normal costing, you use all the budgeted values. Alright? Okay?
Okay.
Now,
But one second. In normal costing,
yeah.
for manufacturing overhead budgeted, what we mean to say with budgeted, we will use a budgeted rate with which figure? Actual figures or also budgeted?
Budgeted will be budgeted. Like, alright, see, budgeted means something like this. Where you are estimating the cost, calculating the rate, applying the rate. This is budgeted. Fine?
Yeah, this rate. Okay, I reach until calculate the rate $10 per unit. Okay?
Yeah.
When I allocate now, I will multiply by actual
Your voice
units.
is going.
Hello?
Yeah, it's going down.
Okay, well, I don't know what's happening.
$10 per unit, right? You were asking something from there. $10 per unit.
Yeah. After I calculated $10 per unit, okay? When I calculate the overhead, I will multiply by actual unit or also budgeted unit?
Actual.
Actual.
Yeah.
Okay. So budgeted rate.
That will give you what, that will give you absorbed amount.
Okay.
That will give you absorbed units. Now listen to this. I think this will clarify the doubts. All right. Listen to this carefully. See, in the actual costing, the money that you are spending, you will record that. No estimation, nothing. Is that good enough?
Okay.
No point of estimation. No point
Okay.
of anything here. Let us come here. Whatever is the expense, write that. Solved.
Okay.
Okay. Now, when you are talking about budgeted, that means you will do this. Okay.
Okay.
Calculate this $10 per unit. Fine.
Okay.
And then you will multiply this $10 per unit with the actual overhead, actual production.
Okay.
That will give you the budgeted amount of money that you should have collected,
Yes.
right? But in reality, you will not be able to collect that also. That is why at the end we have over or under absorbed.
Yeah.
Okay?
Got it. Yeah.
So that was like this whole thing. Main what you have to remember is, because see, from this they can make an MCQ question. It's very easy to make an MCQ question out of this. Okay?
Yeah.
That's why I
Okay.
ask you guys to pay attention to this one.
All right.
Alright, now see, they have given you some journal entries on the other page, page number 21, over and under applied overhead. I think we have discussed this also, but I can do this in the next class. If better, I will do this in the next class once again, so that you guys will be a little bit more fluent in this. I am
All right.
today because I have to show you something on page number 22. That is more entertaining. Okay.
Allocating service.
Now they are talking about allocating the service department cost. That is our secondary distribution. Remember?
Yeah. Okay. Direct step down or something.
Okay. Point number 2 is direct method. Page, turn the page. Page number 24 is step down method. Okay.
Yes.
Point
Okay.
number 4, that is page number 25, reciprocal method. So thankfully they haven't changed the names, right? The only difference is that they have not given us the repeated redistribution method. Anyways, I was going to ignore that. Remember, I told you that if they ask me to do that, then also I will do the simultaneous, right?
Yeah.
Maybe not me, right? They removed it. So that is not there in the syllabus. Okay?
Okay.
The methods of distribution, and then you have single rate versus dual rate allocation. If you are using 2 rates and if you are using 1 rate, what will be the plus minus for it? Like basically this means this is a comparison between plant wide and department wise discussion. So technically we are done with this, fine, but I think this example number 719 and the one example over applied and under applied part, that I will discuss in the next class, and we'll start with unit 8, which is the last part of this entire segment.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Fine. So that's
Thank you very much. Have a good day.
it.
So after this, the costing will finish.
Yeah, the cost management part will be over.
Then what we will be doing after this?
Then I think we discussed that I will continue from there. Like chapter number 5, 6, 7, 8, then we'll continue with 9 and 10 also. And then we'll continue with 11 and 12 also. So from 5 to 12. Fine?
Okay.
We'll do that first, because that entire segment is from cost accounting or management accounting. So we'll finish.
From 5 to 12?
What?
From 5 to 12 is all cost accounting. Huh?
Yeah, it is almost all cost accounting. Okay?
Okay, fine.
And then we'll get back into financial reporting, that is 1 to 4. And then we'll talk about audit and IT in the end. Alright?
Okay.
So most of our time is going to be invested in this 4 to 12. Okay? This 5 to 12
Okay.
will be our time. So the rest of it is all like, I have to tell you. I don't have to explain anything. Like why current asset comes below non-current asset. You don't ask, I also cannot answer. Do you understand? That is how the format is. IFRS says, asks you to do that way. We cannot like change that, correct? So all I have to do is I have to tell you that this is like all these items comes under current asset. Just remember. Done. So that is why that will take less time. And that is little bit boring also. So I don't want to start with that. Okay.
Or going forward, more is theory or is calculation?
See, first, like, these from 5 to 12 is calculation. The accounting part, like from chapter number 1 to 4 is, you can say 50-50. Little bit calculation, little bit theory. Fine. You can say 40 calculation, 60 theory. And then the last part from chapter number like 12 onwards, right? So from
13 onward.
That is complete theory.
Okay.
Internal audit and all of this, there is no numbers. It's theory.
Saying something, Bandhu?
I'm just saying internal audit is nothing figures there. It's all about theory stuff.
Exactly. That is what I think. It is all about theory. And after that, you got that IT stuff.
IT stuff. They just added this year, right?
Yeah. That is the new part which they have added. And I think it contains like 10-15% of the marks.
Well, we are so lucky. Yeah?
15% of
15%.
So we can't ignore that also.
Of course we can. Of course. Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.